Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over all of the confirmed returning Pokemon for either the Teal Mask or the Indigo Disc for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now of course, a lot of Pokemon have been data mined for the DLC of the Generation 9 games, but things can change. These Pokemon we're going over today are definitely going to be in the DLC. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, is your favorite Pokemon returning in one of the 2 DLC packs? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, massive shout out to Matthew and Jay Roses for compiling all of this information. They tweeted out saying on Pokeos, you can find the list of all the confirmed returning Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet's DLC. You can filter to see which Pokemon will be available in Part 1 or in Part 2. So, starting things off, we're going to be going over the Teal Mask. So, all of the Pokemon on this page are confirmed 100% to be in the Teal Mask DLC. So starting things off, we have Ekans and we have Arbok, we have Clefairy and we have Clefable, and of course we are getting the Clefairy event quite late into September. I think it's going to be in regards to some like full moon or something like that going on in the real world, but they're basically doing this like mass outbreak gameplay feature that we're going to go over in a later video because it's not really many people are talking about it, and actually a really cool kind of gameplay feature they're implementing into the base game of Scarlet and Violet when the DLC is out, and it's like free and stuff, so you don't have to buy the DLC to take part in this gameplay feature. We're going to be going into detail about that. It's a really cool feature that I don't think people are talking about enough. We'll probably go over that in tomorrow's video. But anyway, Clefairy and Clefable. We have Vulpix, we have Ninetales. Ninetales was also shown during a new gameplay feature as well in regards to like being able to make Pokemon stand completely still. We're going to go over that in a future video. Like I said, there's so many like gameplay features that they just kind of teased in the DLC trailer that we just haven't gone into detail about. So we're going to go over all of that stuff. So don't worry, just keep checking the videos. We'll get everything out to you. But anyway, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. We have Snorlax, we have Sentret, we have Furret, we have Hoot, we have Noctowl, we of course have Cleffa because of the evolution of Clefairy, Politoed because of the evolution of Poliwag, we have Aipom, we have Yanma, we have Gligar, we have Swinub, we have Piloswine, Poochyena, Mightyena. Again, some people still think that Mightyena potentially could get a form. Could happen. We'll have to wait and see. We have Seedot, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Corphish, Crawdaunt, Feebas, Milotic, Duskull, Dusclops, Chimecho, Ambipom, Chingling, Munchlax, Yanmega, Gliscor, Mamoswine, Dusknoir, and then from Gen 5 we have Timber, Gerda, and Conkeldurr. We have Litwick, Lampent, and Chandelure. We have Phantomp, and we have Trevenant. And then from the later generations we have Grubbin, Charjabug, Vikavolt, Jangmo-o, Hakamo, Kommo-o, Cramorant. We also have Dripplin as well. I mean, these are also Pokemon that are not returning. Like we have Diplin. I keep calling it Dripplin. It's Diplin, which again isn't a returning Pokemon. That's just a brand new Pokemon, as well as Okidogi, Pheasantipity, Munkidori, Ogerpon, and then this new Ogerpon form as well. Again, we don't know the typings of the legendaries yet. These are just kind of like placeholders. Like we're expecting them all to be poison types just because of their toxic chain ability. We're expecting Ogerpon to be a grass type. We're not 100% sure about that. It just looks like it. And again, this Terra form or terrestrial form seemingly has been kind of revealed now. We don't know if typings are going to change with those, but those are kind of all of the returning Pokemon in the Teal Mask DLC that you're going to be able to pick up on 13th of September. Remember, you don't have to buy the DLC to get these Pokemon in your game. As soon as the DLC drops, all of these Pokemon are going to be transferable from Pokemon Home into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, whether or not you buy the DLC. So yeah, if you have like a Ninetales that you really want to bring over, but you know you don't want to buy the DLC, you will still be able to bring that Ninetales into Scarlet and Violet's base game through Pokemon Home on the day the DLC drops, or at least it should be on the day. I'm pretty sure that's what they did for the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Moving on, we're of course going to go over the not the Crown Tundra, the Indigo Disc DLC. So all of these Pokemon are going to be returning in the second DLC. Of course, we don't have the release date for the Indigo Disc. Again, I said that it was likely we were going to get the Teal Mask one and not the Indigo Disc. They just do not like giving us release dates. But I think because the Teal Mask is coming out mid-September, it's very likely that the Indigo Disc is going to be coming out this year as well, which again is what we've been kind of like saying for a long time because of the fiscal years, how they did it with like Legends Arceus and stuff, how that would have been in like the next fiscal year, and this one for the Indigo Disc is still in this fiscal year. Again, saying fiscal year a lot, but basically it's very likely we're going to get the Indigo Disc as well this year. But anyway, Indigo Disc, returning Pokemon. We've got Sandshrew and Sandslash, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume. We have Geodude, Alolan Geodude, Graveler, Alolan Graveler, Golem, and Alolan Golem. Again, there's going to be some way to be able to get like Alolan forms and the regular forms at the same time. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we clearly see you know, we saw like a Lowland Geodude in the trailer. I think we saw like a regular Geodude as well, or a Lowland Graveler, should I say. So there is going to be a way to get both of them. Not really sure how, but, you know, they have obviously implemented that. We then have Doduo and Dodrio. I didn't actually see them, so I'm surprised that, yeah, they must have been like in the background of a trailer or something. We have Teal, we have Dugong, we have Execute, we have Executor, and of course a Lone Executor. We have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. We have Rhyhorn, we have Rhydon, we have Magmar, Lapras, and then from Gen 2 we have Blossom, Skarmory. I mean, the Steel types look so good in this game as well. Like, they just look incredible. We have Tyrogue, we have Hitmontop. Also, Tyrogue was on a treadmill as well, which was quite funny. That was in the latest trailer. We have Magby, we have Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, Beldum, Metang, Metagross, Cranidos, Rampardos, Shieldon, and Bastiodon. Again, these are the only fossils that we've seen so far returning in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I think if the data mines are correct, they're the only fossils that are going to be returning as well. So I don't know why they're just lacking on all the fossils, but either way, we have Rhyperior, Magmortar, Blitzel, Zebstrika, Cottony, Whimsicott, Minccino, Chinchino, Solosis, Duosion, Riunculus. We have Golett, we have Golurk, Vullaby, Mandibuzz, Esper, Meowstic, Inkay, Malamar, Pikipek, Trumbeak, and Toucannon. Again, these Pokemon have not been on the Nintendo Switch yet, so really cool that we finally have these on the actual Nintendo Switch. Same with Zebstrika and Blitzel. I think there's still a few more that haven't been on the Switch yet, which are the Gen 5 starters, barring Oshawott, I think Minior, Furfrou, and then the Elemental Monkeys. I think there might be one more as well, but those are the Pokemon that have not actually been on the Switch yet, so hopefully most of them are. I think if the data mines are correct, I think everything but the Elemental Monkeys and Furfrou are going to be on the Switch, but either way, we'll have to wait and see. Data mines are obviously very, very likely to be true, but they have changed recently. When obviously the first time we got the data mines, it said the Gen 5 starters weren't in the game, and then we got more data mines that said they were going to be in the game, so they can change. So it's nice to go over the definite confirmed ones. Anyway, we have Milcery, we have Alcremie, Duraludon, and then of course the new Pokemon as well, the Duraludon Evolution. Then we have Raging Bolt. I mean, we have a Paradox Entei as well. That's obviously not been confirmed yet, but there's no way you're going to have Suicune and Raikou without Entei. It just makes zero sense. It's the same with Terrakion as well. We have a Cobalion, we have Rizion, so you're going to have a Terrakion as well. And then we have the base form of Terrapagos, and then also the Terraform as well. So these are all of the returning Pokemon in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, the Indigo Mask, the Teal Mask, and the Indigo Disc. We're also going to quickly go over a new event that's also just started. So obviously with the build-up to the Mewtwo raid, they are dropping like raid events and stuff to get people ready, which I think is a really, really cool idea. And this is the first one that's dropped. So Cerebi Update, they tweeted out saying the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet prepare for the Offense Terra Raid Battle event runs until the 17th of August. Remember, Mewtwo drops on the 1st of September, I believe, and we're basically just going to get raid events up till then that kind of just get us ready for that. And this is the first one. Like I say, these are kind of what the Pokemon have. So we have Scizor, which obviously is going to be very useful because it's a bug type. It's going to be good against the Psychic type Mewtwo. That is in 5-star raids. It's got a random Terra type. Ability, you can get the hidden ability, it is possible. The moves it has are Night Slash, Agility, Aerial Ace, X Scissor with the additional moves of Focus Energy, Swords Dance, and then these are all the items you can drop. So again, that's going to be getting you like I guess money items and stuff like that, also your bottle caps or whatever. We also have Hydreigon as well, which is a dark type Pokemon, obviously always also useful for a Psychic type Mewtwo. Random Terra type, ability is standard. I don't know why the hidden ability is possible for Scizor and it's not for Hydreigon, but the moves are Dark Pulse, Scary Face, Dragon Pulse, and Earth Power, and the additional moves are Nasty Plot, Snarl, and then the same kind of items that you'd get with the Scizor. And then we also have Blissey's returning as well, which I don't know if you did the Blissey raid when it was revealed like a while ago, but basically they are really good for farming Terra Shards and XP Candy. So there are level 75 Blisseys, and they can give you loads of Terra Shards. They give you XP candy, rare candy, stuff like that. Really, really useful for grinding up those levels, because we do get a level 5 Mew from the mystery gift. If you haven't redeemed that, it's just get your Mew. That's the code. Get the Mew, and it's level 5, so you will need to like rare candy up, XP candy up, stuff like that. And obviously, if you want to change the Terra type as well, like I got a Dragon. I don't know how useful that's going to be against Mewtwo, so I'd probably rather want like maybe Ghost or something like that, or maybe even Dark type as well. It depends if it has Focus Blast. If it doesn't have Focus Blast, then obviously Dark will be really good, but it's most likely going to have Focus Blast. So if you do want to change the Terra type, then obviously this is really useful for that. So that's the event that's kind of kicking off today as well. That's on the 9th of August, so you will be able to run and do that now, and that runs until the 17th, and then we'll get more raid events after the 17th, which again is just building up to that Mewtwo raid. So That is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. Is your favorite Pokemon returning in the DLC so far, or has it still not been announced? Also, make sure to do these raid events if you are needing the items to level up your Mew and stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.